Good evening, my peoples. Going over my SBR. I've been working on this for a lot of years, probably 5 years. Finally got it to where it's at now. Interesting story on this SBR, how I acquired it. Met a guy. He was looking to sell. It was a lower, basically, he was looking to sell the lower, and it was configured in a pistol configuration. So ended up buying it, doing the transfer and all that good stuff. He told me that he had an upper to it, and I said, what kind of upper? At the time, he goes, hey, it's a piston driven, it's a POF. I wasn't even familiar with POF when this first came out. Wasn't familiar with the 415 or anything. So we made a deal. Unfortunately, he did not want to get rid of it. Dire needs, ended up selling it to me. So I was grateful for him to sell it to me. Ended up putting it together. I got the gun Cerakoted. Went through the paperwork, got the SBR put together, and here we are now. So let me just go over this gun real quick, how I have it set up. Like I said, it's a POF, it's a piston driven, it's the 415 10.5 inch barrel. It's got, the lower is going to be Armalite. It's an Armalite lower. Like I said, it was Cerakoted, got it painted. This handguard is a quad rail, so there's 4 different Picatinny sections on here. Ended up putting the magpul, what is this, AUG foregrip. I sawed it off on the bottom here, just so it wouldn't be poking out so much there. I put a Surefire light on the front. The Surefire light is a Mark 9.5.2 Victor with the pressure pad right here. Pressing. There's that. Put a magpul sling attachment. Just have this on there. Going to the magpul UBR Gen 2 stock. Took out the window. This is really where you would hold your batteries and stuff like that. Ended up taking that out. I just ran the sling through it. Ended up matching the sling with the rest of the firearm. It's a gray magpul. It's a 2-point MS1 sling. So threw that on there just to throw it all out there with a gray thing. Gray man concept. Put the magpul backup sights on there. I have trained with those backup sights. I'm not really that proficient with them, but I just need some more training on those backup sights. The optic here is a primary arms. It's a 3-powered fixed optic with the bullet drop compensator. Love this optic. Have it on my AK, have it on here. I just really enjoy that. Got the Hogue grip. Has a finger grooves on there. I really like it. It's got the Yankee Hill machine trigger installed in there. And that's pretty much it. There is a video I have on my channel where I am running the gun, but I had the binary trigger in there. The binary trigger in there was a thought process of mine. I put a lot of rounds because the piston driven could run a lot of rounds, but when I started putting it into application, I could see there was a lot of, the trigger had issues. I would pull the trigger back, it would get stuck. You released it, it wouldn't go forward. I had to drop the magazine, rack it, put it back into battery, reinsert the magazine, go through the whole thing. It would get stuck. So I ended up taking that out today and putting a regular trigger in there. We'll be going to the range this weekend to test that out and just get this thing up and going. It's my most expensive gun in my collection. Probably around, with all the tax stamps, everything, the light, maybe $5,000 with everything that you see here. I'm just ballparking. The upper was like $2,500. The lower, I think at the time I paid $250 to $300. I mean, just everything. The lower folder's like $200. The primary arms sight's another $300. I think I got the light for like $600. The Cerakote job, trigger. I mean, just everything together. It was a good amount of money. So here I am. Gonna put some work into this gun this weekend, and I'll have some videos to follow. But here it is. I did try to throw it in a backpack. The barrel does stick out a little bit, so you're just gonna have to figure out what backpack, if you're doing this kind of configuration, on what backpack you would kind of use for this gun. Next up is going to be a suppressor, just to get this whole thing polished and finished. There it is. Stay prepared. In omnia paratus. In omnius paratus.